Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft here on the channel. We're going to dive right in. If you do enjoy these videos, hit the thumbs up button to let me know, subscribe for more, and comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Okay, what are we working with here? Well, we've got a rare that doesn't really do much, a rare that's playable but niche. I think this is mostly a green-white card because you can get back a mount and a creature, so 6 mana, put 2 creatures back into play. Can sometimes be worth it, but kind of tough. And then sometimes you'll even have an aura in those decks, but not the best. There's also Neutralize the Guards, which I haven't seen do anything. Shoot the Sheriff can be fine, but it doesn't kill everything you want. So it kills like half the creatures, which isn't crazy. This card, have not seen this do much. This card's fine. Probably worse than Shoot the Sheriff just because of the mana. Hellspur Brute is fine. This card's fine. Like, pretty good, actually, as a combat trick. I'm not sure what to take here. I think it's between One Last Job, even though it is inflexible. It can do some stuff, and then Shoot the Sheriff, just for a cheap interactive spell, even if it is, once again, not going to kill everything. I think I'm going to lean towards the Shoot the Sheriff plan. It's also Hellspur Brute, which can be pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Marchesa is a nice direction. Getting one early can be quite good. Is there a better pick, though? Longhorn Sharpshooter is a nice 2-for-1. 4 mana, kill something, get a 3/3 a lot of the time. Clear Shot is worse than Longhorn. The best black card is probably just a 2 mana 1/3 Death Touch with minor upside, but not really. The person passing to me did not want the Marchesa. I guess they didn't want to have to worry about splashing it. Prickly Pear is good. Miriam is really good in the right deck. Marchesa is a bit of a commitment because it requires crimes. You have to be like a deck that doesn't necessarily have good fixing on its own to play it. Longhorn is just a rock solid card. I'm going to take the Marchesa, though. I think this is... If you play this card and you get to use it, like, even once, it's pretty good. You can play this, play a land, you have your value. You can treat this kind of as like a 5-drop. You don't have to think of it as a 3-drop. Just think of it as a 5-drop that lets you trigger it. It also plays really well with Shoot the Sheriff. Cheap interaction is just what Marchesa wants. Okay. I could also just play like a heavy green deck that splashes both of these cards. That is just something not to get off the table. Always keep that in mind. Archmage's Newt. This card is pretty good if you have something like the Shoot the Sheriff, where you go like, shoot the Sheriff, their creep blocker, attack with Archmage's Newt, flash it back. There's also Demonic Ruckus, which I don't think is as good. This is the only black card. I don't think it's as good. I will play these off-color lands to go with Marchesa, but I'm not going to take it here, especially because there's so many on-color ones that I would like. I think I'll take the Newt. Newt also plays pretty well with, I don't know, combat tricks because they really want to block it. Now I'm going to take the Slickshot Lockpicker, I think. This card's really, really good. I love Soured Springs here because it fits my colors and goes with the Marchesa. Should I just take the land here? The land will let me with my splash. It does a crime. I think this card's just too good to pass up, though. Another crime card. I think it's going to be hard to get things to sacrifice. I think this card might only be good in black-white. Black-white, you have at least a few things that make tokens. Blue-black, not so much. I think I'm just going to take the Explosive Derailment. I could just play blue-red, splashing black for these couple of cards. I could just try to go straight 3-color. I don't know how successful I can be at that. I'm really happy I have the Slickshot Lockpicker, but I might have to give up on the Marchesa Dreams at some point. It is only pick 5 after all, though. This card is really good, though. Wow, it feels like Grixis is open. I mean, Prickly Pear is fantastic. Consuming Ashes is great. Lazav is great. Crom is really good. It's all about what direction I want to take this. I think I've gotten the Derailment later, but I'm now seeing Lazav. Lazav is really good in a crime deck. It makes me also want to prioritize the land. And then Crom is just excellent with cards that let me cast 2 spells. I don't currently have a 2-spell direction for Crom. Lazav might be better as a result. And then Ash's double black might be tricky. I think splashing red could be the best option. This is such a tricky pick. I'm going to take the Lazav, because I think I'm going to lean towards a controlling strategy. So this commits a crime. This isn't really my main color, so I think I'm going to try to play blue-black. So this is like a 2-mana 3/3 if I can cast an instant, which I have plenty of, or plot something, which I have plenty of. So I might try that guy. Could also take failed forwarding. I don't have any deserts right now, but blue-black is looking where I'm at because I did go for the Lazav direction. So I think I'm just going to continue that direction. Now I'm going to take Mirage Mesa. I really like Rattleback Apothecary, but this is a gift. Pick 8, getting a land that can help me splash red. Another land that can help me splash red. Definitely the sort of card I'm interested in. This card would also be fine. This card would also be fine, but pretty happy how this is going. Nice, we get another blue-black card. This card would also be fine, as I already said. The land is not going to... Okay, this land wheeled. We can take that. Yes! Oh, I feel so justified. Blue-black is looking open. We haven't seen a lot of red since that critical Lazav pick. I think Lazav was correct there. We've gone in a great direction since then. We've gotten a lot of blue-black cards. I just had a spidey sense. Okay. Immediately another tough pick. So we now have one red source, a dual land. This card can help with red as well. Our Marchesa is looking a lot better. I don't want to play the Boneyard Desecrator. I'm just going to cut it for now. This can actually make treasures if I sack the right things, but yeah. So breaches, if I have artifacts, you know, if I'm casting 2 spells, I can sack an artifact. This is just too much work to jump through for this. This card is really good, I think. I have plenty of cards to help me commit crimes. Drawing extra cards is really good. There's also Longhorn Sharpshooter, or still a 2-for-1, 4 mana. But I'm trying to minimize my splash if I have a good card on color, because I won't have as deep of a fixing. So splashing 2 cards is already a lot right now. There's the Mirage Mesa, which will help me, but I'm just going to take the Nimble Brigand. This card can take over. I have cheap interaction. This card can take over once I've gotten the board stabilized, and it can play really well with these lands. Okay. Another really interesting pick. This is a fine card to splash, but I'm not going to do that. Intimidation Campaign is just what I want. Metamorphic Blast is also fantastic. Turn something into an 0/1. It commits a crime, and I get a rabbit, but I'm just going to take the campaign. This card is exactly what this sort of deck wants. It's another crime payoff. These lands are just looking better and better. And I think this is the pick over the Metamorphic, though Metamorphic is really good. Okay. Multicolored instant or sorcery. It is also just a 3-mana 3/3 prowess, but I cast a multicolored instant or sorcery. I don't have a single one of those. This could be a nice Canyon Crab angle. Just gets me some looting. It's a huge blocker for my defensive deck. Plays well with like the Emergent Haunting game plan. The Phantom Interference game plan. So yeah, I'm going to take the Canyon Crab. The half-on color lands, I think, are going to be playable for me because I have so many crime payoffs. This is a crime payoff. 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 So all these crime payoffs are really going to make me want to play as many of these lands as I can get, I think. It might also make me want to go up to 18 lands because that will let me have these lands in my deck, but also still have untapped lands when I need them. And this sort of card is a really good mana sink. This is a really good mana sink as well. Not many cards I will take over a blue-black on-color crime land right here. Skullduggery is good, but not as good as the land. Wow. Pest Infestation is great. Don't get me wrong. This card's excellent. This card's really good as well. My creature count is not really high, but I'll just play this in the late game. It'll get me a lot of value. Rakish Crew's fine. I don't think I have not a single one. I've got one Shapeshifter. 1 rogue. I don't know why it keeps track of 0 mercenaries. This card's just great. Now I get a red-black dual land. Yeah, I don't really have artifact token makers. This guy would be good too, but I'm just going to keep taking the lands whenever I see them. Not really in the market to splash this, but every Grixis land that's on my colors is getting into my deck. I wield this. Okay, I might not even have to play the off-color duels now. Okay, we wield Metamorphic Blast. I am the only person in this strategy. This is insane. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't even think I need to play the Gulch anymore. Or the Lonely Arroyo. I could still play it, though. I'll keep it in, but I don't think it's necessary anymore. I mean, it might just be worth it for triggering my stuff. I guess I'll take this guy. Okay. There's another Lazav. Exile target artifact or land. All active abilities at the target yard. Yeah. Another Lazav is just what I want. Good way to get crime payoffs. It grows very fast. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tap lands right now. Half of my mana being tapped might be a bit rough. I might have to cut back on the off-color duels. Another Breaches. A Desperate Bloodseeker. Going to be a nice pickup. Early creature. I can mill my opponent to commit a crime. This card's also fine. Bounce something. Surveil one. I'm going to always have a desert for it. I'm really happy I have the Lazavs because they're going to be a really good win con. Just commit a crime, get a counter on Lazav. He's going to grow really quickly. He's already kind of hard to kill. I'm still only splashing the 2 red cards. This card is really good. Siphon Insight's also quite nice. I like this card a lot. It commits crimes because you're targeting opponents. But Rictus Robber, when you kill something and play this thing, it's really quite good. Hell to pay. Create a bunch of treasure. I don't really care about the treasure that much. I think I'm going to take the Rictus Robber. I still need some creatures, I think. Yeah, I have 11 creatures. Still think this is worth doing. I have enough removal spells that it's worth it, I think. This card's really good. It's never going to wheel, I don't think. Because it's a rare and people don't let that happen. Oh my gosh. Well, Magda's really good here. Might even wheel this. Magda's excellent, though. I have all those lands to go with it. Committing all the crimes. Heartless Pillage. Rooftop Assassin. I kind of like the life gain here. Slash Flash. Heartless Pillage. Making a target opponent discard 2 cards is also a crime. I think I'll just take the life gain here. Okay, this is a Warlock. Really just a cheap creature. I could take Return the Favor. But it's double red, and I'm splashing red, remember? I could take Failed Forwarding. I'll just take the Life Link Breaker. I'm going to have plenty of card advantage. That can help me serve at 5. So this is probably just a time to take the Bloodseeker. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already have so many lands. I think I'll just get another creature. And now we get another on-color land. I will take that over the Lively Dirge, even though Dirge can find, like, this plus Link Breaker, Magda plus something. I think I'm probably convincingly with enough playables. This card could be playable in my deck. It's a splash. I don't really want a splash. But I don't really want the other cards anyway. Siphon Insight came back. I had a theory that it might. Had a feeling. Put something on the top or bottom of its owner's library. I'll take this. I already have one of the other cards that I'm not playing. This is going to be an interesting build. I don't really want to play off curve the entire game. I'm just going to put Trick Shot in for now. I'll just put in everything for now. Okay. So let's just cut our weakest cards. We have to make 6 cuts if I want to play 17 lands, even more if I want to play more. Cut the gold pan right off the bat. I'm splashing red. Even though this is a crime every turn, I don't think I'll need that. I'm only splashing these 3 red cards and maybe Trick Shot. We'll have to see my... Let's check my removal count. So this is kind of like removal, but I won't count it still. This is removal. This is removal. Yeah, Vault Buster is just not a good card, I don't think. Yeah, I might just want to splash that red removal spell. This is removal as well. I need to make 2 more cuts here. I think the Nizumi Light Link Breaker is fine. This is a roadblock, so I'm on the board. This is a counter spell. This is a 4-drop. Really a 5-drop. I'm happy I have the Rooftop Assassin. Boneyard Desecrator is terrible. I don't want to play that card. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 payoffs. 6 payoffs for committing crimes. Forwarding is interaction. Emergent Haunting is very tempting. Let's just see how many instants I have for this, or cards that work with this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards that work with this. Like I play this and still have something to do relevant the following turn, and I get a 3/3. That lets me surveil in the late game. Definitely don't want to cut any of these. Don't want to cut that. Trick Shot is the most cuttable card here because it's just kind of slow. I still think I'll have enough removal. Especially because I can Jailbreak Scheme something on top and then mill it. The Nizumi Link Breaker is also potentially cuttable. These are my worst cards. This card could also be a cut. But I do like the fact that it's a lifelinker flyer that works with my instance. This card's a 2-mana bounce surveil that can be pretty good. I think I'm going to try cutting the Trick Shot, and then I'll try the Nizumi Lifelinker in here. And now I just have to decide what I want my mana to look like. I think having too many tap lands is going to be a problem. I think I can cut the Conduit Pylons. I have 1, 2. I have... If I play 1 untapped red source, do I even need an untapped red source? I don't have anything that searches for it. I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources without even trying that hard. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crime lands here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tap lands. Cut the pylons. This is very powerful. All my cards only trigger once, though. I guess this one doesn't trigger once. 4, 8, tap. 6, 7. 7 tap lands already. 9 tap lands is so many. What's my colors looking like here? 14, 12, 3. I don't think I need a mountain. So this gives me 5. So this gives me, for my very heavy blue-black deck, it gives me 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black sources. And then 2, 4, 5 red sources. I don't need 10 black sources. I can play 1 mountain. Especially because I have 1, 2, 3 red cards, 6 red sources. Could play this, could play these, but I don't think I want to. Could also play this land instead of a red source. But turn 2 Magda is really good, or turn 3 Magda. I'm going to try it like this, and then we'll see if we feel like adding more of the lands. Marchesa, obviously the art. This deck looks awesome. I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support the NicolaiBolas channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to make as many videos as I do, and I really do appreciate everybody who contributes towards the success of the channel. If you're enjoying my videos and would like to support my content directly, Patreon is the best way to do so, and you gain access to some cool perks along the way, such as access to my card-by-card tier list for each set and other cool benefits. Special shout out to those patrons who support my channel at the credits level. I really do appreciate it, but without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome. On the draw, easy keep. We don't have blue mana yet, but we have plenty of other stuff to do. Kind of immediately a decision. I think I'm just going to go with this. 1 drop into 2 drop. Mill myself here because I don't care about committing a crime. The Newt was one of the reasons to mill myself because it gives me more flashback options. I was mostly thinking of the 3-mana plot guy. Red-black. Could have a lot of outlaws, so this might be the only target for my Shoot the Sheriff. I'm going to do this because I want to start gaining some life, buy myself as much time as possible to find my blue source. Especially considering how many of them come into play tapped. Well, that's a card. If they go for the equip, I'll bounce it. Otherwise, I'll Siphon Insight them. Sure. I know they're missing land drops. I know they're light on black. Oh, so this is 6 mana to do that. Okay. I think that's decent. Jailbreak scheme on this seems pretty good, putting this on top. I guess top or bottom. Could have also just played Lazov that turn. Feeling kind of bad about the mountain in my deck. Right about now. Sure. This was a tricky choice. I can Siphon Insight or Failed Finding now this time, though. Siphon Insight lets me copy a Bloodseeker, a Link Breaker. Sure. I think a couple lands was not the ideal scenario there. I think they might be dead here. No, they're one off of being dead. So if I ever draw one of my lands, they'll be dead. Nice, got the win. Welcome to another good hand. We'll keep this. Feeling pretty good about the mountain now. It will let me play my Marchesa on turn 3 if I want to. This is probably more of a turn 5 play, as I said when I first picked it. So maybe I still would rather not have this. This, Siphon Insight, Campaign. My colors are pretty good still. I'm probably just going to have to take a land off of the Siphon Insight. If they're my colors, yeah. Perfect. Swamp is nice. I'm kind of wishing I had some of those crime lands right now. Yeah, not great. I have plenty of card advantage, though. This will force them to use a kill spell. And if they don't use a kill spell, then they don't get to flip their Emergent Haunting. I didn't realize this is a good way to create a, like, cause a crime. Nice. Okay. to the graveyard. That'll make this thing cheaper as well. They're probably going to put that on the bottom because they need lands. I only have one blue, so I'll get another blue here. No attacks. I'll still use it as a blocker. Next turn I can play this and this. Or this, use Marchesa. Okay, so they got this thing to repeat an instant or sorcery. This is really good against that 1/2/1. The Siphon Insight's about to do some serious work. Also, I'm working towards this Hollow Marauder. So they don't have a kill spell. Or they would have gone kill spell, play this, kill spell maybe. I'm a little bit land flooded, but I have good uses for my mana. Okay. Okay. That's actually a really good draw. So now I can cast Siphon Insight and use the Marchesa. I've got a lockpicker ready to get this guy back. My deck is kind of like a dinky little deck. Like, it's very grindy. There are some bombs that I'm going to struggle to beat, but in these sorts of matchups is where I thrive. I have 2 lands here. This is like a 2-for-1/3-for-1 if they discard something. And the small, and I get to draw a card. They have a lot of resources, though. All these are spells that I have to grind through. Okay. Play this, play this, play this. How much mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be 1 more mana than I have. Alternatively, I could play this, copying it. That seems pretty good as well. think this is good. Got rid of the last 2 cards. Next turn, I just have to survive this turn and I'll be in good shape. They can flash back one of their removal spells. I'm going to go low, I think, but I'll still be able to live. Because they only have 10 power total, and they can't kill both of my blockers. I'll go to 3 here. Lazav. Okay, I have 4, 8, 9 mana. 3, this guy, this guy. I need 3, 6, 9. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Could also play Intimidation Campaign instead. This seems better, though. And then in a future turn, I can copy Marchesa. Or my lifelinker, yeah. Yes! Oh, we stabilized, got the win. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome to another hand. We will keep this. We'll probably name red here so we can use the crime land. Getting this into play is not a huge priority. Well, that's a lot of ramp. So this into the crime land is a good play for next turn. I guess I'll just surveil this turn. Pretty good. They don't have that many deserts, I guess. I just need lands, I think. I'm just going to play this guy. I was thinking about just flashing this in, but I don't think that's as necessary. I'll try to save this combo. I'm afraid of what they're going to play here, but I can play Marchesa into this next turn. Get my value. Okay. keep hitting my land drops. I'm kind of worried about them having +3/+2 in reach. Okay, that's not exactly what I was worried about. The board state has gotten quite large quite quickly, you could say. I'm still not worried about this game, though. I'm in great shape. I wish I could just Hollow Marauder them here. So these both have trample, so I'll take 5, 10. Go to 4. No, I should have exiled something else. I should just exile the Lazav. Oh, the exiling I think is a May. Counter happens automatically. Maybe attacking with the 3/3 is a bit ambitious there. Got the win! Just cruising. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. This is an easy keep. I don't have anything too crazy to do with the Newt right now. Sure. I think I'm just going to siphon inside again. This Outlaw medic makes it so my opponent can't really make progress on me. And then this Metamorphic Blast can kill the combo. Draw me 2 cards. Huge value. Nice. Just gonna play it conservative, nice and slow. Set up. When I play my Marchesa, I'll be able to play Marchesa, kill some. Okay, Marchesa's down. Bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes. There's not really a lot of hand disruption in this format. They have enough mana and they know about this, so I'm just going to flash this in now. Sure. I'm gonna have to work my way through that guy eventually. I don't mind doing it now. I don't want them to get to surveil. Oh my gosh, I misclicked. Gosh darn it. So I have all the black men in the world, all the blue men in the world, all the red men. I'll just make blue, I guess. You might be wondering why I'm not playing this. It's because I was trying to wait to trigger a crime with it. I should have done this on their end step. Now they can play a sorcery. That was bad. This could come down to decking. I have some really good card advantage to draw still. I'm just waiting to draw my campaign. What a rip. Wow, we're both at such a high life total. Okay. They have 11 cards, I have 12. I have enough crime enablers that I think this is worth doing now. I can surveil a bit. I don't think they can kill me with 8 cards. I think I'm going to win this on decking. I have 23 life. What are they going to do? I just have to make sure I don't attack with this guy. If they have 6 cards, I'm 1 card ahead in the race. How are they going to do 23 to me in 5 attack steps? This thing's actually counterproductive for the decking battle. I would rather put my own creature on the bottom. I could have made my guy a 2/4. So they have a big horn coming up in a land. 13 lands, 14, 15, 16. 12 lands, the 13th land is here. 14, 15, 16, 17 lands, 18 lands, so they've got a couple more spells. Sure. If they have some sort of mill to get me here, kudos to them. Yes! Oh, what a win. Maybe I should, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. We decked them. Did I not have... Where did it go? I thought I had... Oh, it was one of my last 2 cards. Okay, I was like, okay. One of these cards is the unfinished business card, or the, not unfinished, the campaign one. But nice win. Welcome to another hand. We'll keep this. Ugh. The crabe. The humble crabe. Nice. Just gonna play this guy. Highest upside. If I do draw the land, I get to go like this, make this guy unblockable. Okay, I'm gonna try to have to kill that. Yes! I was representing Skullduggery. They fell for it. I'm still not in great shape, though. The Tumblewag does so much damage. Okay. I would say I'm slightly in trouble here. I haven't found any removal for the Tumblewag. It's going to lose me the game. This card's a problem. I need the bounce spell, I think. I need to find removal. Failed forward is perfect. Okay, so this can name blue. I have so much card advantage, I think I can afford to chump block the Forsaken Miner. That's a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. Losing Magda is a bit sad, but I think we're fine. Okay. I'm glad I egged out their other guy. This, so I have 5, 6, 7. I've got a lot of card advantage. I can afford to do this. I could have turned my guy into a life linker, I guess. Might have been better. I don't need the Rictus Robber. Therefore, telling it. Okay, +3, +2, sure. I'm a little bit confused. Whew. Nice. Got the win. Huge. Woohoo! See you next round. It was kind of dicey there. They had 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I was going to gain 6, go up to 18. And I was going to have a chunk blocker. And then next round I was going to play this plus this to deal 2 to them if they did kill this crab. Whew. Got the win. Welcome to another hand. We'll keep this. Lead with this card because I can get the Link Breaker into play. Not as good with Magda, but it's how it goes sometimes. Hopefully I draw a land here. A tad dicey. Ooh, 3 colors, nice. Goodbye, Magda. I'm hoping I can convince them to stay at home with their blocker with this guy. Now I can crew up the Newt if I need to, though it's going to be harder to get through now that they have a bunch of attackers. I decided to go for this line. I was hoping they'd block the newt. Just trying to gain some life so I can stabilize here while I dig for stuff. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, this is just an unfortunate game. I didn't draw very well. I kind of had bad mana and I didn't draw my kill spells. And they killed my Magda, which was like my main benefit in the hand. Yeah, we'll pack it up. Really awkward draw there. I didn't have enough blue mana, despite having a lot of blue mana in my deck. And I did not hit very good spells off of Siphon Insight. Yep. Welcome. We'll keep this. Crab actually looks amazing here. I guess maybe I could have gone this instead. I think this is the best line. Because then next turn I can hold up this or this. And I don't have anything I want to loot away yet. It's weird because I don't want to mill them while this thing's out. I was hoping this would work out like this. I don't think this game's going to end anytime soon, so I'll just take the time to block this. I'm going to hold this land for now, so I can easily trigger this thing. If they have Skullduggery, this plays around that. If they have +2/+2, it plays around that. Okay, sure. Just gonna get a 4/3 into play. It's still a big stat line. Pretty decent for them. Those are some good cards to get rid of. Intimidation campaign does some serious work. Okay. 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 I'm just going to flash in the Rooftop Assassin. I'm going to get a blue mana. Sure. They get the best card from half their deck. Super Impulse. Sure. Just gonna hold up this thing to bounce my guy out of my hand. I feel like they might try to get this thing to work. Do I care about that? How is my timer already going? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play this, target them. This thing bounces, bounce that. Yeah, that's why I didn't want that to happen. Okay. This is a good combo with Jailbreak Scheme. I can turn something into a 0/1 and draw 2 cards. Sure. They have a lifelinker now. Oh, I'm so bad. What a terrible play. I forgot that I had to pay mana for this. Oh my gosh, I can't pick that one either. That was awful. That was just such a terrible play. I just botched it all. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that Spree works terribly with flashback. It's so bad. I lost the game because of that horrible play. Also, like, I did not need to play it. I could have... Oh my gosh. Yep, they gained 3. Sure. Okay, so 2, I can turn it into a 9/9. I really botched this game. Something with more than 4 toughness. Great, great, great. Sure. They go to 12. So they're at 12. I can do a good chunk to them. So this thing will trigger. I can turn this guy into this guy. 4-2. It'll have 3 counters on it, 4 counters on it. I can make it unblockable. Make it a flyer. They're at 8. I think they're dead here. I can't actually play that, which is funny. So this is a triggered ability. They're at 7. Got there. Wow, I decked somebody and I almost decked. Yes! Oh my gosh. I think I almost went astray that game. Where did I almost go astray? Oh, my horrible flashback turn, yeah. I just kept forgetting that you can't flashback these cards. I was like thinking if this is like a 3-mana kill thing, do it, bounce a thing. But yeah. Whew, got there in the end. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to potentially the final round. We'll keep this hand. Haunting has not been that good in my deck. It's been kind of tricky to use. Definitely still worth playing, I think, compared to my other options. The 3/3's been nice. I'll just surveil here. I'll have to kill that before I get my Magda rolling so they don't get a bunch of treasures themselves. can actually pressure them a little bit here. They're going to really want to saddle this up so they can get the token and drain me. Wow. This is pretty devastating for them, I'd say. Oh my gosh, look at this sick play. Oh. Okay, because this is the last game, I just want to tell you what I was going to do. I was going to play this, make Lazov a copy of the Newt, attack them, and bounce this guy. But now I'll just do this instead. Sure. I think this is better than the Newt line. The Newt line was sick, though. Because killing their artifact is so high value. Whenever you kill an artifact with this, it feels so broken. I'm just going to siphon them. I seem to only play lands off my Siphon Insight. What am I doing? I literally just played the land because I could. I should have played my tap land. Oh my gosh. Guess that's better than a land. Hmm. This is so brutal. Oh, I could have killed them. Because they get the tap 4/4, but it doesn't matter because I deal 1 more damage to them. This combo is a huge issue for me. I'm just giving them so many treasures. I hate combos so much. I don't think I can risk making a 4/4 and having them kill me. Kill spell. As soon as I find a kill spell for combo, I'm in good shape. Do I even have a kill spell for this? It's an advisor. I already used that. The fact that I hit like 2 lands off of my stupid thing and this useless card is super annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh, the misery. I could have made a thing, but then they get one. Okay, so they tapped out, so they're dead. Friend? Whew. That combo was the best I've ever seen. Luckily, it only triggers once per turn. It doesn't trigger for each token. 1 or more tokens. Yeah. Nice. Got the win. Wait, that was the last one. We went 7 wins. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that's hype. Max wins. Oh, what a run. This deck was sweet. 7 wins. Let's do a little bit of a breakdown. But if you did make it all the way to the end of this video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag, hashtag the whole deck. Because we saw every card in this deck. We had one game where we decked our opponent. We had one game where we had one card left. We had no card left in our deck. So leave hashtag all the deck, all the wins to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Because that's pretty awesome. Or just hashtag the whole deck if you don't want to spoil the result for people. But we used every piece to win this one. Every card was pretty sweet. We had that really funny blunder with the Slick Shot Lockpicker and these cards that look like they cost more than one, but they really only cost one, and you can't flash them back with your Archmage's Newt if you have no mana available. But this was a really sweet deck. Marchesa did some cool stuff. It was really the Lazav Intimidation campaign show a lot of the time. Magda did some stuff. The removal was great as a splash. I don't think Linkbreaker did that much for us, but all of these interaction spells were great. This guy was great. I liked the life gain on this guy. Siphon Insight was perfect for triggering my cards. I didn't really get to use the Newt that much, but still. I didn't really regret not having these, though maybe I should have played them. Maybe I should have played this. But overall, really fun deck, really fun draft. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. That's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.